For a while, I believed the Russian slapping tournaments were far more powerful than the American slapping series. They had some fucking testosterone titans like Vasily Kamatsky, the God Hand, Papa, Misha, Agent 47 if he was set to Wumbo. Just some absolute monsters. In a single slap, they're packing more power than a space shuttle taking off. And just like something out of Avatar: The Last Airbender, these four slapping nations, these slapbenders, I thought were the strongest in the universe. But over time, I think I've started to change my mind. The American slapping side of things, the Slap Fight Championship Series, has been cooking up some absolute fucking fierce deities of open palm slapping. Like Crazy Hawaiian, for example. I've shown you quite a few of his matches. This man is an absolute machine. A well-oiled slapping athlete, one of the best there is. And the one we're going to watch today, Wolverine. I would love to see the crossover here with the American slappers versus the Russian side of things. I think it would be an incredible match, but it hasn't happened yet. So today, I'll just show you the light heavyweight championship.
Tonight, during Slap Fight Vendetta, returning champion Wolverine destroyed newcomer Archaic Death with one of the most brutal knockouts in the history of the sport. To see the full fight video along with the aftermath, you don't want to miss it.
It's coming in fucking full throttle right now with this Dragon Ball Z recap here. This full video isn't out yet, but I can't wait to see it. It's got me on the edge of my seat like I'm waiting for fucking Santa Claus to come down the chimney and deliver me a Christmas present. I want to see that full match. That is probably one of the best knockouts I've seen in all of professional slapping. That is absolutely fucking brutal. The guy's name was Archaic Death, and there was no more fitting of a title. Wolverine slapped him so fucking hard, it probably sent his consciousness back through time, back to the fucking Mesozoic era. It absolutely rocked his entire world, and that was not the championship match. That was just like one of the, I think it was like the semifinals or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, this is just a little recap to show you Wolverine's triumphant journey to the top.
Weighing in at 210 pounds from Mark Tree, Arkansas, Coach Killer! Weighing in at 225 pounds from Mountain Home, Arkansas, the Wolverine!
Admittedly, Coach Killa is a bit of a goofy name. It sounds like an Xbox Live gamer tag I would have made for myself when I was 11, back when I thought my gamer tags were the coolest shit in the world, such as Ninja Maniac and Fast Fighter. So the name isn't super intimidating, but Coach Killa, Coach, he's got heart. This guy stepped in here with Wolverine ready to go the distance. Even just agreeing to a fight with Wolverine is like locking yourself in a cage with a starving lion with medium rare steak stapled to your body while being drizzled in A1 steak sauce. This is a man. This is a fucking man's man, meaty meatball man. And, you know, hats off to Coach Killa for even agreeing to the fight.
Okay, he's going to be warned. He's definitely violated. It looks like clubbing.
First shot, bit of a sad queef there. It wasn't really a slap, and it was a penalty for clubbing, because he kind of like came in there with like an Austin Powers judo chop on his neck. It wasn't exactly the most textbook form, and I'm pretty sure he hurt his own wrist. You could see he was kind of like wincing in pain. So a bit of a rough start for Coach Killa, but the nerves have got to be overwhelming. Stepping in there with Wolverine, like, it's got to be tough.
1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Slap Fight, Coach Killa.
When it comes to Wolverine, his technique is textbook. It is flawless. The sound of his slaps is like a stock sound effect for a slap that you'd hear in Looney Tunes. It is so loud and just so fucking vicious. Coach Killa was just blown away. The man's spirit was ripped out of his body. For a moment, he left the corporeal realm. His slaps are fucking crazy. And he has great defense because he has a massive beard, and that acts as like body armor for the face. Like I've said in pretty much every slap video, one thing you'll notice about the top athletes is they all have facial hair. And I think there's a reason for that, because it helps cushion the blows.
1, 2, 3.
Solid slap by the Coach Killa. Yeah, praise. And the Wolverine takes no break.
1, 2.
Goodness. That's tough to watch right there. Let's go.
Wolverine just eats his fucking slap like a bowl of cereal, just chewing on it like some spitting tobacco, and puts it right in the spittoon. Brings him over and fucking blasts him again. Coach Killa, he didn't have an easy journey to get to the championship. He also went against a couple of really strong athletes in the slapping circuit, but there's nothing quite like Wolverine. Like, you couldn't train yourself to prepare for his slaps unless you drove your car into a brick wall twice a day, every day, for the entire week leading up to your fight with Wolverine. Maybe then you'd have a small taste of what the power of his slaps would feel like.
We got a battle.
One, two,
Wolverine is such great form.
And the coach killed.
There's nothing scarier than a man that speedruns slapping tournaments. Wolverine gets slapped, and before the man can even finish his slapping motion follow-through, Wolverine's already signaling him to get his cheeks over here, because he's ready to make them red. Like, goddamn. And it was a good slap from Coach Killa. Let's not take anything away from Coach Killa. That's a slap that would rock most ordinary men, but we're not dealing with a man here. I used to believe in God, but now all I believe in is Wolverine. Like, goddamn. So he brushes that off, and before Coach Killa can even compose his thoughts, is already being signaled over to get slapped. And of course, Wolverine, in traditional standard form, delivers an earth-rocking slap right to the left cheek of Coach Killa. A slap that most likely had some kind of shift in the tectonic plates as a result of the impact. It's just crazy. Wolverine's slaps sound so fucking powerful. Like, that sounded like a gunshot. Like, it sounded like he was like Genos from One Punch Man, who, like, as his hand was traveling, like, morphed into some kind of cyborg apparatus and just fucking blew his cheeks off. Like, it's nuts. His power is nuts.
1, 2, 3.
Another solid shot. This might be a TKO.
Again, another solid shot from Coach right on the numbers, ringing the bell of Wolverine. At least it should have, if he had any amount of ability to feel pain. So he brushes another clean shot off of Coach and delivers another absolute lightning strike to the fucking face of Coach. And you can see him just grimacing, like his whole face has just been rearranged. It's like a polyjuice potion through slaps. He's just really struggling, but he hasn't gone down. And I think that is extremely admirable. Most people probably would have already fainted by now, A, out of fear, and B, from just being knocked out. But Coach is standing strong.
1, 2, 3.
And another solid shot. And I can see Wolverine just absorbing those shots. He's not giving it up.
1, 2, 3.
Coach Killa almost went down.
Another lap. It almost looks like he's limping now.
Another great slap from Coach. Like, this man, he's putting up a fight. But Wolverine damn near ragdolls him. Slapped him so hard he almost fucking stage dived. Like he was at some kind of 30 Seconds to Mars concert. Like, these slaps from Wolverine are absolutely nuts. Like, even Vasily Kamatsky, who I am probably his biggest fan, even Vasily's slaps aren't like this. A lot of Vasily slaps are kind of like down here at the wrist, so a bit of clubbing, but also really good technique. It's just because his hands are absolutely so huge. It's like 15 of my hands stacked together. But Wolverine's slaps are so incredibly on point and slap-like. Like, I just can't think of a more beautiful slap. Like, the technique, wonderful. The sound is euphoric. It's incredible. He's delivering like ASMR of slaps.
Oh my God.
There's just no quitting him.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Round 8.
1, 2, 3.
Wolverine just takes it.
Arm pain.
And
Looks like
there
he
you
may
have
have hyperextended his elbow.
Another strategy pays off there. Looks like that might be the end of the match.
Now, it's not in vain, though. You can see on Wolverine's cheeks he's starting to bruise and cut a little bit because the slaps really are very strong from Coach. So strong, in fact, that I think he dislocated his elbow here on the iron cheeks of Wolverine. You can see when he hit, his elbow kind of wiggled a little bit, which is why he's like holding it so hard. So he definitely, you know, caused a little damage there, I think, because he was going all in on Wolverine. And it didn't turn out to be nothing. It didn't amount to nothing because Wolverine is clearly damaged from it. You can see on his cheeks some of the impact.
1, 2, 3. There you go. Took it well.
And another lap.
Oh, I didn't see his cornerman there with the camo on. Oh, that's the end of the match. Ladies and gentlemen, your tournament winner, Wolverine.
And a surprise to no one, Wolverine is the winner here, but what is a surprise is Coach didn't go down. Huge hats off to Coach for fucking standing tall there and not wavering. Fucking Wolverine over here, powered by cheeseburgers and tractors, delivering some absolutely nutty slams right there. And Coach took all of them with grace. So a great fucking tournament match from both competitors here, but Wolverine is just on another level. A great fucking championship. Slap Fight Championship is delivering some high quality slaps right now, and I'm a huge fan. So if you want to see more slapping action, you can check them out on YouTube, Slap Fight Championship. We've watched a lot of their shit here because it's some good shit. But anyway, yeah, that's about it. So yeah. Highlander! Yeah!
At a ready 300 pounds.
Let's go, Solid Slug!
Super heavyweight showdown
We have not seen
between
Solid
the
Slug, I
hard-hitting
don't
veteran
think.
And the
This will be his debut here. He's losing his slapping virginity. Let's get it!
back at the bear toss goes
I
to
will say, every time I've seen Highlander fight, he has lost.
Solid Slug. If you've never
It's
seen
like
him
in a
fight before,
massive
he does
way.
have massive
So,
power in his hands.
Track record's not exactly favorable to
And he'll
Highlander
be
here.
looking to finish this fight as quickly as possible.
Oh, he's slow on it. That's scary.
Outstanding shot to start the match.
Whew. Big opener. He's making a statement. That was his first slap in the
Direction there
circuit.
from the official.
He's a rookie, but he's feeling it. That was pretty good.
That first shot.
Oh, Highlander.
Clubbed him right off.
Wait a minute. He's definitely hit the hyperbolic time chamber.
Highlander's not a dirty
He's been
fighter,
training.
but That solid.
Oh, he's like gently caressing him a little bit. He's about to put him to sleep, I feel. Oh, this looks like game over. He's hitting the power. Oh, I fucking felt it. I could feel the ground trembling as he was gearing up. I knew it. I fucking knew it. It's like in anime when they start to power up and the rocks start flying around them. I knew it was coming.
But again, Highlander with. Okay.
Ooh! Woo! Alright. We got ourselves a real ass greaser here. This is a close one. Right now, Solid Slug definitely in the lead because he turned his lights off for a second there. He fell. He went down hard. He fucking potato sacked him. That man collapsed.
Going to replace the cotton ball in Highlander's ear.
Well, yeah, he vaporized it with his last slap. Solid Slug literally de-atomized it.
And
Oh, boy! Oh, good lord, ragdolled him! Jesus Christ! Solid Slug! Why is he barefoot? Did he fucking slap the shoes off of him too? God damn!
10-2.
How does this go on for another 10 minutes? Do they just like Weekend at Bernie's his body up to the stand? Make him fight again? What are the next 10 minutes?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by knockout in round 3.
I thought they were gonna just like put him up by strings like a puppet and make him slap. Damn, Solid Slug blasted him. That was a short one. Oh, there's 2 matches here. Oh wait, that's a surprise. Okay, I'm ready. Frank's looking big. He's put on some muscle. It also looks like he got taller. Is he wearing heels? Frank, welcome back. Oh boy, he's walking him into it. Uh-oh. He does it so slow. Lets him agonize on it.
Nasty
Woo!
solid slug, a little bit high. Okay, looks like they're
All right, all right.
penalty here. And Solid Slug's going to
It
have
slid
one
off his
ring
beard a
for
little
clubbing.
bit.
That's
Good
gonna be a
defense.
club.
Good defense.
And that's
I feel like with a good beard like that, you should gel it up and put hairspray in it so it's like prickly and hurts more. Oh man.
Frank the Tank. Another penalty call.
Yeah, that was a
on Solid
flinch.
Slug for flinching. Okay, so
That looked like something
that's
out of
two
like
penalties
Drama
here.
Club where
Solid
you're trying to
Slug's
sell
gonna lose
a like
and
a
Frank
punch
the
or
Tank's
something.
gonna go ahead and
That was a
take
big
another
flinch.
shot. Oh, that's a good shot.
Oof. Frank is slinging meat.
Okay, now Solid Slug knows he's in a fight.
But yeah, just imagine you hide a few tacks in your beard or something. Give yourself a big advantage.
Each contestant. Goodness.
Oh! Woo!
All right, that rang Frank's bell just
I thought he slapped the mustache off of his beard right there.
That was a big, solid shot.
He was really hoping for a KO right there. He does not want to take another shot. You can see it on his face.
Here we go. Oh my God. Solid Slug takes
It's getting rough.
across the face.
Solid Slug is struggling.
Gonna get a little bit of help here from his corner.
Oh yeah.
Tank's gonna stay at the barrel and stare at him.
Frank the Tank's over in the other corner doing a G Fuel enema. Fucking turbocharges his arm.
And here's your wind up.
That's a lot of focus right there.
Okay, looks like our line judge is
Ruined
just
by
gonna
the
go ahead and
judge.
adjust Solid Slug's feet. Can't stagger your feet when
You
slapping
can't
it.
talk during the
That slap fight,
backswing.
you've gotta have your
Every
feet
golfer
planted
knows
shoulder
that.
width apart. And we're back to the fight. Here we go.
Oh boy.
Frank takes a seat and
Jesus Christ.
oh my gosh.
Woo! God damn.
Frank the Tank still sitting down. His eyes are open.
It wasn't a KO. I think Frank is going to get back in it.
And
Damn. Check his pants for some poopy. Let's clean him out.
the towel.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Well,
there
that's
you
that's
have it.
fair, to be honest.
We have a new American slap fight super heavyweight.
Slug coming in hot.
Lady Frank the Tank, all the best. We know
Frank forgot where he was now. Now he's confused.
But tonight, Solid Slug came
Jesus.
through in a pinch.
Slapped him so hard he got psychosis. Good work, Solid Slug. What a debut. He has potential. He needs the right coach. Yeah. Imagine Wolverine and Solid Slug team up. Make like the Ginyu force of slapping. Start recruiting the best in the world.
Big James Mayhem, the patriarch of the Mayhem family and one of the most recognized faces of Slap Mountain.
Red Solo Cup, though, is the face of
James
Slap
squared off
Mountain.
against one of the most feared men on the mountain, Red Solo Cup,
Yeah, baby.
complaining he'd been slapped in the ear repeatedly.
It's ringing.
It don't matter about the ringing.
Yes, it does if you hit somebody in the ear, Kevin.
His finger,
It looked like Red Solo Cup again.
Classic Red Solo Cup and Kevin banter.
Millions of fans around the world have demanded a rematch.
I agree. This is what we wanted.
Big James Mayhem is furious. Just a few moments ago, Big James Mayhem was informed that his regularly scheduled opponent, Red Solo Cup, has withdrawn from the fight
What?
at the last moment and is no longer even on Big Wayne's compound.
Wait, what?
Apparently he has provided his own replacement opponent, but no one has any idea who that might be, and everyone
I'm so
is very
upset.
concerned with
I'm
what
so
might be
upset.
happening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My
God
name
damn
is
it, Red
JT
Solo
Tilly.
Cup.
I'm so happy to be your host this afternoon. Everyone is wondering who could Big James Mayhem be facing.
It better be Red Solo
I can
Cup in
see
like a
some movement over
superhero
by the mobile
costume.
home. Someone's coming
Comes out
now,
looking like
making
The
their way
Undertaker.
past the above-ground swimming pool, headed to the ring.
Green Pie Okerlund's kind
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
grooving.
the replacement opponent for Big James Mayhem is Freight Train.
Well, this is actually going to be an even match.
I'd say he's about 6'5", 380 pounds.
Yeah, this is actually going to be a close match. Holy
Holy
shit.
shit! That Red Solo Cup has been up to this the entire time.
Yeah, Red Solo Cup was scheming.
in the blue tank top.
He called it a much stronger replacement.
Big James Mayhem. in the black shirt and brown pants.
Luckily he wore the brown pants, because I think he's about to get fucked up.
That's Mr. Freight Train.
Red Solo Cup just hit him up. He's like, bro, I just need you to slap the fuck out of this guy. Can you do that for me real quick? And he's like, yeah, man, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not doing anything. I'll head over and just beat his ass.
As always, our lead official for this match is going to be Brad.
Brad.
Listen in here as Brad screws up another coin toss. There's your flip. He drops it on the floor, slams it down on the table, and calls it good.
That's classic Brad. I'd have it no other way on Slap
Big James
Mountain.
Mayhem's going to lead off round one.
I think Freight Train wins
At
this
first glance,
all
you can
day.
see where Freight Train is a much, much larger man than Big James Mayhem was prepared for. That will definitely affect his strategy during the fight. Okay, great slap.
He looks like
It looked
offended.
as if Freight Train was moving out of the way a little bit, but it was a good slap.
Well, yeah, it was a pathetic slap. He was uninterested in even letting it touch him. Oh, it doesn't look like he's taking it seriously at all. Let's go, Freight Train.
Oh, okay.
Still pretty good.
Freight Train with some pretty big power for such a little windup. Holy smokes.
That was pretty
so
effortless.
Definitely Freight Train got the better of that first
Imagine if he
round.
just
The better of
uses
those
his hips a little
exchanges.
bit.
That was fantastic. And of course, in round two, James Mayhem gets the jump, and Freight Train dodges out of the way.
It's like he's wafting a fart towards his face.
Freight Train with another bomb, and you can already see swelling right underneath the eye of Big James Mayhem.
Holy shit.
Holy smokes.
He is not putting like any effort into the swing.
Okay,
And he is
just an
still
observation here.
blasting his
Everyone
ass.
seems to be very supportive of Freight Train. Round three. Okay, here's what I'm seeing. It looks like another dodge out of the way by Freight Train.
Yeah, Freight Train doesn't want to
Let's
get
see
hit.
if Brad's going to call this.
He's it's so
Brad's
effortless.
decided to let that roll. That's
And then
concerning.
knocks his head off his
Moving here,
shoulders.
Round three.
Oh, that
and
wasn't very
another
good.
big shot by Freight Train.
That was a little weak.
Wow. We're moving into round four.
Even
and I have
Soda
to say,
Poppin's here.
Our ring girl Emily was scheduled
Everyone
to be
came
here.
to
She was
Slap
driving
Mountain for this
to
one. This is a big
Oklahoma,
showdown.
And she was supposed to be here earlier today, and I'm so sorry to say that it doesn't look like she's going to make it in time for the
Oh, damn.
broadcast.
Emily didn't make it? Fuck.
I didn't get a good look.
What's
at that
happening
shot,
with the
but it did
camera?
look like maybe
It's like Cloverfield. What's
Freight
going
Train
on?
was rolling out of the way like a boxer there. Look at his crazy style here. Let's see what he does now.
Yeah, that is a pretty wild style. Rather unorthodox.
I have no idea where that power is coming from, but it looks like Big James is accusing Freight Train of hitting him in the eye here. Okay, it seems like our ring girl Emily has been pulled over by the police, and she's not going to be able to make it in.
Oh,
I hate
that's
to
all
hear
right.
that. It does seem like we may
That's
have
okay, Emily.
a video.
Oh, more lore?
Okay, if we catch a moment in the action here, I may play that video for you. But right now, we are in the bottom of round 5, and it is a fantastic battle between two giants of Slap Mountain.
Your Freight Train is dodging like every
Again, with this
slap.
crazy slapping windup. Here we go, Freight Train.
Not that I blame him. If they're not calling penalties, might. Oh!
Another big shot by Freight Train. That one was definitely in the eyeball, and you can see a lot of concern on the face of Big James Mayhem. While we've got a little break.
Why
in
is
the action
cream
here, let's
pie
take a look
moving
at
the
this
table?
Emily
That's not gonna
video.
do anything.
Suspended, came back suspended, and now I'm waiting to see if you have warrants.
So we actually have just a real body cam footage of this?
Nobody's gonna come get me.
Pretty sure these are all meme videos. I think they're homebrew.
More, but can I please go home and go poop?
You know, you probably would have got your...
Okay, let's stop this. Can we stop this, guys? This is inappropriate. The lady has to poop.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
Okay, we're back in round 6, just in time to watch Freight Train dodge another slap by Big James Mayhem, and at this point,
There's
it's
so
just
much
become
lore.
And another big slap by Freight Train.
Hats off to
Big
JD
James
Mayhem.
is seeing some
He's
real
still hanging
signs
in
of
there.
damage on the left side of his face. Oh, another frying pan to the side of the head by Freight Train. Freight Train is throwing some bombs, and for some reason, Big James Mayhem is not.
I don't know how
generating the
Freight Train
power
is hitting
that
so
used
hard.
to
He's not even
generate.
trying.
And you can see a difference in his stance. I don't know what it is. Okay, round 8, another good slap by James Mayhem. Yeah, you can definitely see where the father and son are wearing the wrong shoes.
That does seem to be the case.
That's definitely an issue. Oh, another big shot by Freight Train. Holy smokes.
Yeah, Freight Train's running away with it. I told you, this is going to be a slaughter.
Definitely Big James Mayhem is having a hard time. Another great slap by
And it doesn't
Big
help
James,
that
but
Freight Train
out of the
dodges
way
them.
again.
But they're not calling penalties, so just keep dodging.
This
Fuck
is
it.
very unjust. As you can see, Brad's not even watching the match. Another slap by Freight Train, winding up.
Come on, God, track.
Slap by Freight Train. Holy smokes. And the crowd goes wild.
His face immediately
James
swelled,
Mayhem is
like he got
completely
stung by
confused. He
bees.
doesn't know what to think, standing there in his tiny size 8s.
No, they're not.
Oh, she's fucking going for it. Whoa! We get some slapping and a police chase. Yeah, I have no doubt this is unrelated to Slap Mountain at all, but I do love me a good southern police chase.
Get out of the vehicle now! Step out now!
We get fucking live PD plus some slapping on the side.
Well, that escalated quickly. Whoa! Another huge shot. Very clearly, you see
Yep.
that shot hit him.
I can't
on
believe
the
JD
eye.
hasn't just
He
called
cupped
it.
the hand over the eye. That
You
is
can
an
forfeit if you want,
absolutely illegal
JD.
shot. And again, you
He
know
is getting
Brad is
fucking
completely out of
rocked.
position. Let's just say it.
Oh, what a...
Freight Train rolls completely out of the way of that slap in round 12.
Freight Train could probably duck under this slap at this point and they wouldn't call a
With
penalty.
a penalty.
He can make it this round.
And another fantastic slap, but in the wrong place. At this point, he might as well just punch him in the face. He's palm striking him right to the forehead and the eye. And I can't help but think that this may be by design.
I don't know.
Red Solo Cup felt
JD, I cannot believe, is still in the match. Every single shot he has thrown has been dodged by Freight Train. He's trying to play with like Knight's Honor and is just getting absolutely pounded, clobbered by Freight Train. And he is still going. What? Man, what a heart of gold.
and a big punch to the side of the ear. You can see there, Big James almost went down off of that one, and it was an absolutely illegal, completely illegal slap.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't a slap by any stretch of imagination. That was like a monk's open hand strike. Prepare to get blasted again.
So he slugs James in the head, and that was the most powerful slap I've seen all afternoon. Holy smokes.
Jesus, it's like he hit him with like a brick. Good God.
17. Another good slap.
Oh, now we're speed running. Man, JD is closing his eyes. That's so dangerous.
To the eye.
Oh my God, JD. Open your eyes. It'll be less painful.
Stick
Thanks,
around.
Mystic.
Up next is our main event. The Hardcore Hillbilly defends the Slap Mountain Championship against Jay Blade. Stick around.
We haven't seen Jay Blade, have we?
Charges to county charges. Get in the car.
The Hillbilly embarrassed the North Carolina trash talker and advanced himself to the final round while establishing the Hardcore Hillbilly as the man to beat on Slap Mountain.
Hardcore Hillbilly did, in triumphant
round,
fashion,
the
take that
Hardcore
belt.
Hillbilly faced Big James Mayhem, knocking him out cold with the first slap and sending Big James face first to the mat.
Oh, I actually forgot that he knocked
Now
out
the champion,
Mayhem.
the Hardcore Hillbilly has returned to put his title on the line in our main
Thanks,
event
Teresa Maurice.
versus Jay Blade.
The jiggle physics in this game are insane.
Well, folks, it's time for our main event.
True.
The
It's
Slap
like Dead or
Mountain
Alive Extreme
Championship
Volleyball.
between Hardcore Hillbilly and Jay Blade. All right, fight fans, stepping out of the tree line now. Without a doubt, this is your #1 contender from right here.
Bobby Gomez kind of going in.
Please welcome to the ring, Jay Blade.
We've never seen him. We've never seen him, a new competitor.
Son of, ladies and gentlemen, your undisputed Slap Mountain champion, stepping out from behind the pine.
Yep, there's no such thing as weight divisions on the Slap Mountain, boys. We're all the same weight here.
Wrong turn, West Virginia. This man is a slapping machine.
I wonder how they weigh themselves at the Slap Mountain weigh-in. Have you had like
The
how many beer
Hillbilly announced
cans?
at the press conference that
Hardcore
this
Hillbilly
will
is
be his
400
final
Miller Lights.
appearance to become a professional slapper immediately following this bout.
Yeah, welcome to the big
First,
leagues.
The Hardcore Hillbilly has to get past Jay Blade Randleman. Fighter introductions for our main event will be done by our good friend and best in the business, Little Bobby Gomez.
Standing to my left in the gray and white trunks. Oh, it ain't a number one. My bad. The number, he's the number one contender.
Wait, what?
Number one contender to the, him.
Oh, okay, now I get it.
Blade.
Jay
Randleman, ladies and gentlemen,
Blade!
the son of Randall
Welcome.
and the number one contender on Slap Mountain.
Wait, have they already, like, skirmished in the parking lot? The right side of his face is, like, bruised. He actually just got in a fight before coming here.
And now he's putting his belt on the line against Jay Blade Randall.
Let's go!
Our lead official for this fight, unfortunately, is going to be Brad. On the left side of your screen, Jay Blade, and on the right...
Yeah, his eye is swollen and his cheek already.
Round one.
Alright, well, good luck, I guess.
Hardcore Hillbilly checking his placement. Hauling off.
Yeah, oh, boy.
Okay, that's an unfortunate way
boy.
to start this fight.
Yeah, that's rough.
And it looks like
Thanks to the reset, Merkley.
definitely one penalty for Hardcore Hillbilly. 0 penalties for Jay Blade.
Alright, Jay Blade, let's see what you got.
Jay Blade checks his placement. Here's his windup. Okay.
That's pretty
Jay Blade
good.
with perfect placement,
Uh-oh.
fantastic power, and now you can see the Randleman
Jay
legacy.
Blade.
The Hardcore Hillbilly knows he's in a fight now. You can tell by his general disposition. And Jay Blade Randleman is ready to take
He
this
looks
belt
kind
home
of,
today.
like, coked out.
Round 2. Hardcore Hillbilly's
He
up.
might not even feel anything. That's a good strategy. Jay Blade coming in again, delivering more meat, perhaps? Oh, the no meat delivery
A couple
today.
of things here.
Do the shin pads help with
Okay, we're
slapping?
going to have a neck shot penalty there.
But I
and
don't
now
know.
we are
I'm
tied
no
1-1
professional.
on penalty. Okay, that was a pretty good slap. The problem that we have here
Yeah, it's kinda
is that
grazing
Jay
him.
is moving away from
Yeah.
the slap just a little bit. The Hardcore Hillbilly is not a dirty fighter, but Brad is a dirty referee, so let's watch closely here.
True. Brad is awfully devious.
Okay, Brad is offering the penalty to Jay Blade, and it sounds as if Jay Blade is going to decline that penalty.
Mr. J Blade.
Jay Blade coming in.
Okay, again, that strike was
Jay
low.
Blade swings all the way through and does a full 360.
But the strike was low, and it looks like
He's
we're gonna have a
scary.
penalty here.
That's a scary man. Jay Blade really just bruises too easily.
Okay, Jay Blade definitely dodged that slap.
Yeah, luckily too, he might have died.
Okay, the referee says it's clean. There's no penalty there, but that was absolutely a dodge.
Well, that's Brad for you. He doesn't know what's
We
going
are in
on.
round 4.
Classic
Don't have a
Brad.
lot of, and that's because the Hardcore Hillbilly is flinching out of the way. Let's see if he take this slap.
Ooh.
Now that's a fantastic slap by Jay. Really a fantastic slap. Good placement. The Hardcore Hillbilly is absolutely
Jay Blade.
getting pummeled in this fight. One thing you'll notice is that Jay Blade has chosen not to have a corner man.
Well, Jay Blade works
shows a lot
alone.
of
He's the alpha
confidence.
male. Jay Blade.
If I were scoring
These are
this fight,
good.
I'd have Jay Blade Randleman in the lead.
Fuck me,
He
man.
is
This
really
came out
throwing
of
some heat,
nowhere.
And we are just in round 6. This is exciting. He'd be in trouble.
That is some Sigma male energy.
Okay, that's tricky. It looks like a dodge and an earshot.
Go all the way to 20, it's going to.
Yeah, Jay Blade is a little too afraid of the hardcore hillbilly frying
Cream
pans,
Pie Okerlund is explaining
but his offense
to
is
Jay
really
that
good.
he shouldn't be waving off these penalties because they may count against him later. Okay, bottom of round 6. Jay
Let's see if he
Blade
can keep
winds
riding the
up.
momentum. Oh, scared him. Oh,
And another fantastic slap from
Wow.
Jay Blade Randleman.
every slap is giving hardcore hillbilly a more defined jawline. He's literally slapping him in the handsome
so far, we've got a
Squidward.
great little core hillbilly keep this pace.
Oh boy, oh
Fantastic.
boy.
The hardcore hillbilly is in this
Still
fight.
flinched a little bit, but he's getting
I
better.
heard him say 2 penalties each going into round 7, bottom of round 7.
Oh my goodness!
Jay Blade Randleman. Now that one almost.
My thoughts as well,
Hardcore
JT.
Hillbilly on his ass.
Where is this
You can
coming
see he
from?
Delayed his reaction for just a second.
Holy
there
shit.
While he grabbed his bearings.
Like, if you just look at these two, you would immediately assume Hardcore Hillbilly wins this in a single slap. He is literally 3 of this man put together. And somehow he is getting absolutely slammed and jammed.
Just looking at the two fighters, you can see where Jay Blade has been hit.
Oh, I
5,
thought he
6
was about to make the
times,
same
but
point.
If you look at the face of the Hardcore Hillbilly, it almost looks like he's been hit by a truck.
Oh, he is flinching so hard. No, he hit him in the hat. He literally hit his hat.
Brad's gonna call this one.
Yeah, this is getting absurd now. I feel bad for
It is a
Hardcore
penalty.
Hillbilly.
We are now at 3 penalties for the Hardcore Hillbilly, 2 penalties for Jay Blade,
Say something, Hardcore Hillbilly. It's getting out of hand.
and 3 bad calls by Brad. Okay, a punch to the ear by the Hardcore Hillbilly.
Not really.
And
He
you
just
can
keeps
see right
fucking
now,
moving.
Quite simply put, Jay Blade Randleman is dazed. He's just been hit in the ear.
Brad, fucking do
Absolutely
something.
illegal strike, and you could see right now that it's just as if he's been in a street fight. He's staggering around. He's dazed.
Hardcore Hillbilly's gonna lose this. Oh, the crowd's getting into it. That's cute. They're liking it. Oh my
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
He's gonna
Fantastic
slap his
by
beard
Jay
into the
Blade.
spectators.
Look at the face of the Hardcore Hillbilly. Round 10, Hardcore Hillbilly, halfway
If
through
he
the
can just
match.
get one clean shot, I think it's over on the spot.
Kind of a disappointing slap. I think you wasted your turn there.
It's not his
So I can
fault
see
though.
Jay Blade is dodging the slaps by just rolling out of the way.
I feel so bad for him. Poor Hardcore Hillbilly's gonna lose his camouflage belt. Oh!
Shit!
Was that a slap or did someone just shoot a shotgun in the
That was a
background?
fantastic slap. I'm surprised the Hardcore Hillbilly is
Oh my lord!
Jay Blade Randleman with an incredible technique.
What the
Fantastic
fuck?
form. You can see all of the hard work that he's been putting into his craft.
This guy's checking for cops nearby. Fucking
Jay Blade
murder
Randleman
almost happened up there.
Definitely in this fight.
Well, it's not anyone's match, it's Jay Blade's, because he's cheating here
Ladies
and
gentlemen,
slapping
this
like a
next slap will
maniac
be
on
the
offense.
100th slap. There it is. Kind of a turd of a slap, but that's 100 slaps on our Slap Mountain
Nice.
Season 1
Triple
finale.
digits.
And we have hit 100 slaps today. Okay, they're going to give Hardcore Hillbilly a penalty for that
Why?
last slap.
Just
5
fucking
penalties,
why?
Hardcore Hillbilly.
Hardcore Hillbilly,
penalties
you should
for
start dodging. Just start
Jay
dodging.
Blade and the Hardcore Hillbilly may be
Don't let
pulling
your
out of this fight.
don't let yourself just keep getting abused like this.
Seems like he's got
You
an
can
issue
just-
with his
You can
jaw
just
here.
dodge, I guess.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
we have a new champion on Slap Mountain. Hardcore Hillbilly throws in the towel, and Jay Blade Randleman
Rough.
takes the title with a TKO after 10 rounds. Holy smokes. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hardcore Hillbilly.
I mean, Jay Blade's
no longer the
slaps were
Slap Mountain
incredible.
champion. It's Jay Blade.
But he flinched on. He literally turned his whole body on every single slap that was thrown his way.
The championship, Jay Blade.
Why do we even have Brad here? He doesn't do anything. Damn it, Brad.
In our main event, after 10
Damn, I'm
hard-fought
shocked.
rounds,
I'm fucking
the
shocked.
Hardcore Hillbilly loses his title to Jay Blade Randleman. Congratulations to both
Damn
fighters
it.
on an incredible. Would you like to see season 2 of Slap Mountain? Let us know in the comments.
Oh,
And
God,
don't
yes.
forget to like and My name is JT Tilley, and I want to thank you for watching season 1 of Slap Mountain.
What a great season it was. That was a wild ride. Fuck. It felt like I became like part of the crew, part of the ship there. Like we were all just one big family. A little over a month ago, I had the honor and privilege of being able to watch and commentate one of the biggest slapping matches the world has ever seen. Perhaps one of the most brutal battles ever fought on American soil, at least since the Battle of Gettysburg. I'm talking about the Slap Fight Championship match between Wolverine and Darius. Now, for those of you that don't know who these two athletes are, then fuck you. I feel bad for you for missing out, but it's never too late to learn. I'll educate you real quick. Darius is the undefeated champ in America. He's this country's finest slapping warrior. His hands could crush a diamond. And his opponent, Wolverine, is currently ranked 2, just behind Darius. Some bronze kneecap kind of shit going on here. He actually did lose to Darius Darius in the past, but that doesn't mean that he's just some pushover, you know, he's no Boy Scout. He's not just gonna come in here and be a punching bag. It's gonna be an absolutely fucking wild match. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you, I'm just gonna let you watch for yourself. Wolverine has meatballs for hands, and he knows how to use them. It's a great match, and I'm excited to share it with all of you.
Last night at the weigh-ins, Wolverine tipped the scales at 233 pounds, which is just 8 pounds over the minimum requirement. Darius weighed in at 263, which is 2 pounds under the maximum. And these two are ready to put on a show for the fans. And speaking of fans, this is Charlie. Some of you know him as Moist Critical. He's a social media influencer, a YouTube pioneer, a speed runner, Twitch streamer, and the biggest slap fan on the internet. He'll be joining us momentarily with his special brand of slap commentary. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. Wolverine versus Darius the Destroyer. The most anticipated fight in the history of our sport. Without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the Space Cowboy, Jason Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for unlimited rounds. It's your main event for the evening, and it's for the Slap Fight Heavyweight Championship. Slap Fight fans, this is your main event. It is for the Slap Fight Heavyweight Championship. Once again, weighing in at 233 pounds, from Mountain Home, Arkansas, the Wolverine! And the Slap Fight Heavyweight Champion, weighing in at 263 pounds, from Kirbyville, Missouri, Darius the Destroyer! Your official for this contest, Q Davidson!
All right, fight fans, it's time for our main event. The most requested, most highly anticipated matchup in slap fight history. Let's bring in our good friend Charlie for the coin toss. Charlie, are you there?
Oh, I'm here, and I'm excited to be welcomed into this Thunderdome of testosterone.
Perfect. Let's get you situated and we'll take a look at the rules. All right, folks, let's take a look at the rules of slap fight. First off, no clubbing. All competitors must land their strikes with an open hand. The heel of the hand may make contact but cannot extend past the chin. Next, no stepping. Feet must be planted shoulder width apart, and there can be no pivoting or stepping when striking. And finally, no flinching. Small reactions are allowed, but any movement that affects the power of the strike is a foul.
And I'm excited to see how it goes. So Wolverine's first, staring into the soul of Darius right now. Using a new technique. One thing that I'd like to point out, I've never seen Darius get dazed at all. When he gets slapped, it's like slapping a wall. The guy just barely moves, even with Wolverine's power. So we have seen Darius with the one slap KOs before. I don't think we'll see it against Wolverine. But here we go.
2, 3,
Jesus, nearly slapped his skull right off his shoulders there. Wolverine's hair was all nicely done, not anymore. It has slapped all of the style out of his hair now. Perhaps that'll motivate Wolverine for an even more powerful slap here.
1, 2, 3,
Darius just doesn't move. Like, I imagine that slap from Wolverine could stun a bear, but Darius has evolved well beyond the capabilities of the human flesh. It's like he doesn't feel any pain at all. Like, he just doesn't even react to such incredible power.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Wolverine eating that one like a champion here. This is showing you why these two are at the top of the food chain in the slapping arena. Oh, that was a big flinch. You hate to see that. You really don't like to see that from Darius. I think he was getting a bit scared when he saw that speed and violence coming from that slap. That did, however, prove that Darius is human. It looks like he does have the ability to feel fear, and that's big. Wolverine may not have drawn blood on that, but that does prove that Darius has the ability to feel fear, and that's a big discovery right there.
2, 3.
Oh. Darius with another absolutely blasting blow there. Clobbering Wolverine. Wolverine's hair is getting all cattywampus.
2, 3.
Uh-oh. Darius is wincing. We've never seen this from Darius before. Wolverine is summoning the power of the gods on his side right now. Darius not happy with what he's experiencing here. Pain for the first time in his life. He doesn't like it. Doesn't like it at all. Trying to shake it off. Get back to Earth. He's gonna probably look to put Wolverine in a coffin on this one here so he doesn't have to worry about getting slapped again. Let's see if we'll be able to slap the soul out of him.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, a little low. But that's gonna get the job done. Definitely feeling that one. The beard is doing a great job of disguising where exactly his weak points are, and I think that's very important.
1, 2, 3.
He really supercharged that one down there. Wolverine has got a new technique. I don't know who he's been training with or what dojos he's been attending, but this new forbidden jutsu martial art that he's using seems very effective. I like how he's using both hands, making sure he's warming up his slap down at the bottom, getting a huge rotation, and then delivers a slap at like Mach 5. Darius again trying to get ready, get himself hyped up for the next round here. Looks like he's asking for some water. Probably a good idea to stay hydrated right now. Wolverine does have Frank the Tank in his corner, and Frank has been on an absolute tear recently, just fucking rampaging. So that is a superstar lineup over there. Darius back at the barrel. He's in position, getting his feet planted. All going back to the fundamentals.
1, 2, 3.
Oh boy. There is not a single molecule on Wolverine's face that wasn't blasted right there. Beautiful technique from Darius. Covered the entire surface area of the left side of Wolverine's face. You can see the bruising start to come in. Oh, but it does not affect Wolverine's targeting. Right on the money. Boy, oh boy. Good lord. Darius taking it like a champ though, as you'd expect. Darius goes over to his corner with a little smile on his face. Wolverine still waiting at the barrel, stretching out his jaw a little bit. I imagine that's got to feel like shit right about now. Darius's slaps have been compared to car accidents. He's using every second at his disposal, just really taking his time here, getting ready. He's looking really casual about it. It doesn't look like Darius has even been slapped yet. It's like every slap that he takes, his body immediately forgets after the round. No signs of swelling, no signs of redness. The same cannot be said for Wolverine.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh. Another beautiful strike from Darius. But Wolverine just speedrunning here, getting right back into it. Doesn't need any break at all.
2, 3.
Oh man. Darius did not like that one. But he's still fine. Goodness gracious. What in tarnation? Are these men even human? Or something more? I feel like Darius just takes this moment just to talk to his friend a little bit and plan the rest of his day. He's just got the swagger of a champion. He's like, okay, after I knock this guy out, what are we gonna do? I go to 5 guys or something? Alright, cool. Fuck it. Alright, I'll put it to bed right now. I imagine both these athletes have tremendous amounts of respect for one another. But I believe Darius is going to try and slap that respect right out of Wolverine's mouth. He's back at the barrel, in position. absolutely clobbered him with that one. That cheek is beginning to swell a lot. You don't like to see that if you're a Wolverine fan. But Wolverine ready to get right back into it. Oh my god. That was a furious slap. I bet that hurt Wolverine. There was a lot of anger. 15 years of built-up frustration. All delivered on a single slap, and it still wasn't enough. Darius just taking it. Eating them like cereal. Once again, just kind of hanging out in his corner. Wolverine is really dialed in here, focused. Looks like he's about to enter the Avatar state.
Seconds out.
Darius looks like he's about ready to get back into it. Casually approaches the barrel, big smile on his face. Oh my lord! Wolverine's head snaps back a little bit, but no whiplash. He's still just fine. Maybe a slight concussion, but that's no big deal. Slapping the cotton right out of Darius's ear, throwing it into the spectator stands, a little souvenir for someone in the front row. And he is still just fine, it seems. We might be going all night. This might be a 50-round match. It may never end, honestly. These are two warriors that are just built different. Neither one of them wanting to give up. Neither one of their bodies even knows how to give up. Darius again, just using all the time at his disposal, just kind of hanging out, taking it all in, enjoying the big stage. Even for a moment there, the referee looked like he was saying a prayer, hoping that he won't see a decapitation. For Darius, the decapitation can happen at any moment.
1, 2, 3.
He responds by knocking the cotton out of Wolverine's ear. God, it's like he's statically charging Wolverine's face. His hair is starting to really stand up over there. But it's still not enough to get him down. No KOs yet, no throwing in the towel. Wolverine barely taking any breaks at all. There are just no breaks on this train of pain. I don't even know what you do against that. You probably couldn't take a gun and shoot Darius. It wouldn't be enough. It's just, I don't know what his face is made out of. It's like a vault door. It's like 50 pounds of steel there on his cheeks. My God. Wolverine has got to be baffled. Much like I imagine most of the audience is. They paid for the whole seat, but they only need the edge. It's anyone's guess as to who's going to finally win this one. We're 10 rounds deep right now. And there are no signs of weakness in either one of these boys. Darius staying loose back at the barrel.
1, 2, 3.
We have another penalty here. Not a very pleasant feeling for Wolverine, but at least there is a penalty to kind of help cushion that blow a little bit. That is the second penalty on Darius. The clubbing is, yeah, right in the eyeball. But Wolverine doesn't need that eyeball anyway. It'll probably regrow itself during the match.
Okay.
This is a rare moment of seeing Wolverine in distress. I'm surprised the eyeball didn't just fly out of its socket, to be honest. A lesser man probably would have had his eyeball pop right out, but not Wolverine.
1, 2, 3.
Another tremendous slap from Wolverine. You can see it really starting to take a toll on Wolverine himself. I imagine his arm is starting to hurt. It's not easy to throw slaps like that. It is a painful, painful experience. Oh man, you can see the difference in Wolverine's face from the left side to the right side, looking like Harvey Dent out here. And that eyeball is not feeling good, I imagine.
20 seconds.
Wolverine going over to Frank, maybe getting a Sensu bean to fully recover here. Meanwhile, Darius has just been kind of hanging out, maybe scrolling through Tinder on his phone. And he's like, okay, 10 seconds, I'm coming back. Approaching the barrel. This is 2 slaps for Wolverine. That's due to the penalties. Oh my god, the sound of that slap. Even the referee looks like he's about to start crying. You can read his lips. He said, oh my god, and he's right. How do you even take that slap without falling over and dying? I don't get it. I don't understand. Jesus Christ. Darius just... he's not human. These slaps from Wolverine would be enough to defeat pretty much every other opponent I can imagine. Even like fictional ones. If he was throwing slaps against this, like throwing these against Thanos, that would probably be enough to kill him. But Darius is just on a completely different level.
Seconds out.
And it really doesn't even look like his face has been hit yet. It looks like the match hasn't even started for Darius. How is that possible? He has max defense stats and offense. Wolverine looks like he's gonna fall over any minute now. And he doesn't even take breaks. Alright, Darius did not like he did not like that one. Another rare moment where Darius seems to be in pain, but he's still handling it extremely well. We could be breaking the slap fight world record. Previously, it was 20 rounds. The world record was a 20-round absolute fiesta. And we're already 13 rounds deep here, and it doesn't look like it's even close to being over yet. We are still only in Act 1 of this play. Darius shaking his head. He's good. He's ready. Back at the barrel. In position. He's got that giant meaty fist out, ready to rumble.
1, 2, 3! Wow!
Oh boy. Darius is shaving Wolverine's beard with these slaps. He's destroying the hair follicles on his face.
2, 3!
When Wolverine slaps, it just sounds so good. It just sounds incredible. Like you could hear that slap for miles, I imagine. Just echoing across the town. Round 14 here. Both of these gentlemen. Yeah, it could go literally all night. Frank the Tank looks like he's starting to get a little tired. I honestly don't think we're going to see a knockout here. I think this is going to be a stoppage from a medical professional coming in and saying this is going too far. The human body wasn't meant for this. I just can't imagine either one of them being knocked out at this point.
1, 2, 3!
Another penalty on Darius. That is another clubbing penalty.
Hold on. We got another clubbing violation right here by Darius. Okay, Ron, you'll have 2.
Put it on the board. That is Wolverine getting another double whammy super slam. But I don't even know if that's going to be enough because Darius, he just doesn't feel anything.
40 seconds.
Wolverine is not looking good right now. I will say, he absolutely looks like he is feeling every one of those slaps right now. Whereas Darius looks totally fine.
2, 3!
Oh, a little high, little high. Slapping the gel right out of Darius's hair there. So that would be a violation on Wolverine now, obviously.
40 seconds.
Now, you can start to see a little bruising on Darius's face, so we are starting to see a bit of damage being done here. Just proof that Darius was even, like, getting hit, honestly. Because if you didn't see that side of his face right now, based on his demeanor and his attitude, you'd think that he hadn't even been slapped yet. But we have some bruises to prove it. Back to back here. Another very spicy slap. Takes it easily. It does look like he's starting to bleed a little bit, too. So, further proof that Darius is at least close to human. Wolverine rocking those huge cowboy boots. I believe he also bought a pair of jeans and then cut them so they were shorter. So, a pretty impressive fashion statement from Wolverine, but will it be enough? Darius figures might as well just take all the time. No reason not to. Just really make sure he's in the zone. It doesn't look like he needs it. It just seems like he just wants to kind of hang out a little bit. Just having some fun with his friends. Why not cherish it?
1, 2, 3!
Oh my god! Somehow Wolverine is still standing. And he's right back into it. Wow is right. The audience can't believe it. I can't believe it. I don't see how anyone's gonna get knocked out here. There's gonna have to be like divine intervention that stops this match. This is an apocalyptic fucking slap fight match here.
Seconds. Yes, sir.
All right, Darius is ready to get back into it. Approaching the barrel. This is big round 17. Oh. I feel like at any moment one of those slaps from Darius is going to send Wolverine off his feet. Another flinching violation on Darius. This is big. This is very big. I feel like Darius might just have a fetish for being slapped at this point. He's been slapped multiple times back to back. This is his third time.
That's Darius' second flinching violation. We'll have another 2 slaps over here for Wolverine.
Yep, that's another big double whammy super slammy going back to back. But I don't think it bothers Darius that much. I really don't.
No problem.
30 seconds. Got 2 coming up over here.
I think Darius is more upset at the fact that he flinched than anything. Not necessarily that he's going to get slapped twice here, but just a little disappointed in himself. The slaps, they don't even seem to matter to Darius at this point. Getting slapped, hey, that's just a normal day in the office now.
2, go, 3!
Little high, little high.
Bring it down.
Darius has got the fucking killer instinct going on right now, looking like a psychopath up there. And he takes them both with ease, as you would expect from Darius. Round 20, taking no breaks. Darius not going to his corner. I think he wants to end it right here. Oh, we're going back. Oh my god, we're just getting right back into it. Good lord. Oh, no break again. Darius going in round 21. It's a new record.
1, 2, 3!
I feel like like I'm getting hurt more watching the slaps than Darius does receiving them. Wolverine, though, is not in good shape. Darius just fine, stretching out his jaw a little bit. That was a rapid-fire round. I think that was 3 rounds back to back to back with no breaks at all in between. I think Darius, maybe he has plans tonight. He's got a date he wants to get to, and it's running a bit long for his liking. In position again. Not a very long break. Oh! That was kind of a rising slap there. The skin is beginning to peel off of Wolverine's face. Wolverine, of course, not taking much of a break here either. Oh! Jesus Christ! Holy shit! I cannot believe what we're looking at. Is this round 25? Or round 250? My God. I don't even know how the barrel's still standing. I feel like the intensity and the shock waves from these slaps would be enough to collapse a normal keg. Oh my lord. Darius is taking a bit of a break here, get some water, get rehydrated. Maybe charge up a real wallop here to finish it off.
You're doing good. Still going strong.
Darius still with a smile on his face. He's having fun. I don't even know if Wolverine's face is even capable of smiling anymore after all of this abuse right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. Wolverine is up there looking like a zombie. Oh my God. Luckily his eye is still intact. But that's swelling. Oh no.
40 seconds.
I feel like Wolverine's soul was spitting out blood, yep. Yeah, I feel like Wolverine's soul was slapped out a few rounds ago, and now it's just the vessel left. It's just the husk. Powered by pure fighting spirit. The inability to give up. This is something you'd see in an anime right now. Maybe even slapped one of his teeth out in there, I'm not sure, but it is brutal right now. But you have to commend him.
20 seconds.
Go, baby.
Now we do have medical professionals on scene just in case things get even crazier.
Seconds out.
I believe that's the same rag Wolverine just spit blood into. So maybe getting a little blood on his hands there. Maybe that'll increase with the damage output.
2, 3.
Not enough. Not enough. It did not feel good from the looks of things, but wasn't enough to put Darius down. Oh my God. Wolverine, he's looking to the Lord right now for some strength. Perhaps forgetting where he is. I believe the concussion is really starting to set in. I've got to be honest, I feel this could be the last round here. I don't know how much more Wolverine can take. Darius is still looking in peak condition, but Wolverine he is looking in immense pain.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, the cotton ball flies at the referee again. Another huge slap, but he is still standing. It looks like he's fading in and out of consciousness, to be honest. Oh my God, 25 rounds! Jesus Christ! Is that his tooth? What was that?
40 seconds.
Wolverine back at the barrel, looking better than ever, honestly. You wouldn't even know we've gone 25 rounds. Darius honestly looks like he feels kind of bad. I imagine there's some blurriness in his vision right now. But still delivers an on-target shot, a very powerful one again. Every single slap has been perfect. So much power, but they take it so well.
Here we go.
Wolverine stretching out the neck a little bit. Let's see if it helps him take this blow.
1, 2, 3.
Perhaps the stretching saved his life, because that was another absolutely disgusting slap. Oh my god. I can only imagine what his coach Frank is saying to him right now. Probably just checking to make sure Wolverine is still in there. Getting hydrated, of course. Very important, very important.
30 seconds.
Wolverine taking a very intense look at the audience here. Almost like that scene out of Gladiator with the "Are you not entertained" moment. I think that was Gladiator. It's been a long time since I've seen it. Wolverine back at the barrel. I don't know how he's even still standing. Perhaps he can deliver a miraculous slap that knocks Darius out here. But I don't know.
1, 2, 3.
A very good slap, but still not good enough. Which means Wolverine will be getting slapped again. But at this point, it's just kind of like slapping a corpse. Wolverine he cannot give up. My face is starting to hurt. My cheeks are hurting from just smiling for so long now. This has been an incredible match. We've been going for over 30 minutes of straight slapping here. He's got the cowboy boots on, looking better than ever for like his Vogue shoot. And now Darius back at the barrel. Perhaps a broken nose, broken eyeball socket, broken dreams. I mean, everything on Wolverine is in rough shape right now. I'm not sure what's happening at the moment, to be honest. Maybe, is he doing a stage dive? Darius confirming with the ref to make sure Wolverine is indeed still alive, if there's still a
Charlie,
pulse.
it looks like the doctor has asked Wolverine to leave the competition area. And it looks like they're going to take a look at his left eye. The left eye of Wolverine is swollen, and I'm not sure that he's able to see out of that eye. So the doctor's going to take a quick look at it and see if it's okay to continue.
That does make sense. Yeah, that left eye has been looking
Quite a
in
bit
rough
of swelling
shape.
around the eye of Wolverine. He's telling the doctor that he can see. I'm not so sure the doctor believes that. I'm not sure that Wolverine can see out of that eye. And they may need to stop this fight.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I think that would be the right course of action if he can't see out of one of his eyes now.
Wolverine is telling him that he can see. He wants to continue. And it looks like they might allow him to come back in here and continue, at least for the time being. We should know here in just a few seconds.
Well, I think they should really thoroughly test it. Wouldn't want to lose eyesight.
Okay, Wolverine is asking him not to stop the fight. He says he wants to continue. He says it's his choice and that he can see.
I gotta be honest, I don't know if I believe he can see out of that eye right now. But I'm not his dad. I'm not there. I can't confirm.
And I
for
guess
sure.
it's going to just come down to whether or not the doctor believes him and feels safe letting him continue. And it actually looks like they might be letting him come back to the competition area. And yes, it looks like Wolverine's going to be allowed to continue. Don't know for how long, but here he comes now, and it looks like we've got a fight, folks. Here we go. Right back to the action. Here comes Wolverine. Round 26.
Blood dripping off of his mouthpiece and everything. Wolverine back in the crucible. Perhaps maybe they gave him a cortisone shot in his cheek or something to help. I don't know, but he's looking a little re-energized.
1, 2, 3!
Fresh out of the doctor visit and then looking like he might need to go right back.
50 seconds.
I just don't know how this one's gonna end. I don't think it's gonna be via knockout. I don't think it's possible. We've been going for almost 40 minutes of straight slapping. Darius just kind of hanging out, picking his nose, got a few boogers up there. Maybe that'll help with his slap, getting some of that boogie juice on it. Wolverine back in his element. He's on the attack here. This is when he does his best work.
1, 2, 3!
A very big slap, but still. Oh. Wolverine's shaking his head. He can't believe it either. That's it. He finally calls it. He realized that he was dealing with an immortal being. Darius the Destroyer, the champion. I mean, he earned it. Those slaps were beyond ridiculous. And Darius's defense is unlike anything I've ever seen. You could crash a bus into Darius's face and he wouldn't feel it. The bus would explode. Oh my god. What a match. 26 rounds of just non-stop, high-octane action. Holy shit. Well, JT, thank you for having me here and letting me be a part of this piece of history because this was absolutely nuts. So thank you so much. And congratulations to Darius and huge respect to Wolverine. He's absolutely the second best in the world and it was a wonderful match between the two of them.
Slap Fight Heavyweight Champion, Darius the Destroyer! 14-0, 20-plus rounds, and doctor stoppage. By doctor stoppage, if it wouldn't have been for that, you guys still may be going right now, man. I don't see an end in the sight because I don't see the Wolverine giving up or you giving up for any time soon, man. Listen, 14-0, still your heavyweight champion. Darius, talk to the people, man.
Look, man, Wolverine, he's one of the hardest tests I've had to face, but, like, he hasn't put the work in like I have. He hasn't trained like I have. Like, he is the toughest mother effer I've ever faced. Frank the Tank definitely number 2, but Frank, oh man, he's different.
Let's get a look at that. Show that. The damage right there, man. He got you on a few good ones. And he has a new unique style that he did debut on you today. So I know that you've studied footage of Ron. How was it getting used to that, seeing it for the first time today?
Man, when he doubled up his fist, I thought he was just going to clock me. I didn't know where it was coming from. I was scared at first, and then I got hit a couple times. I'm like, okay, there goes the butterflies. He knocked him right out of me. So I just let him go.
But listen, every heavyweight champion's got to have that heavyweight strap. So, Tekka, come on down. Form for you, champ. Listen, still the heavyweight champion, Penguinz the Destroyer. Slap Fight fans, this is Space Cowboy Jason Jones, and I'm standing with the one and only, the Wolverine, Dr. Stoppage. Let's show the fans at home right there. Now, I know that you're not happy about this call, but we got to go with doctor's orders on this.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, he did good, hell. He beat the hell out of me. I mean, I can't say nothing else about it. I mean, then the doctor stopped it from my eyes, so.
I know you're kind of upset about it from what we talked about, but it is what it is. Listen, I have to ask you about this because Darius had studied tape of you and your technique, and you came in with something different today, and you came in with that new double hand stutter. Man, what do you call that thing? Do you have a name for it yet?
No, I didn't have a name for it. I just wanted to keep everybody on their toes and give them a couple seconds before the swing came around. So.
Well, listen, in the longest slap fight contest in history, you have absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. You understand?
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have not saw the last of the Wolverine.